Hello, everyone. Adam here from 3 Cut Radio again. And this might seem a bit familiar to you, but quite impromptu. We've decided to do a Wrestlemania predictions match video recording
Thing.
thing. Good. Great intro.
Yeah, the best. The best.
Salford.
Salford.
Yeah, we decided to do a WrestleMania predictions video because why not? It's fun.
Why not?
We want to
Exactly.
talk wrestling.
It's fun. It's fun.
Wrestling is fun. Stocked up on the drinks now, so I'm good.
Got me coffee.
Hey, coffee.
Copyright.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have shown mine to be fair, but
It's all right.
well.
Sponsors, please.
Yes, please do. Dr. Pepper, sponsor me.
I'll take the Rubicon.
Yeah, there we go. You take one
Best
after the other.
Top tier, the best. I'll fight anyone over Rubicon Mango. I'll fight anyone.
The
It's
only other one that I love, possibly more, is Peach Fanta.
Oh, fair.
Love it.
I thought he was going to say the Lychee Rubicon, and then we was about to be best mates.
Which Rubicon's that?
The Lychee one. It's like a white can.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. Got to try that.
It's so good.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'll hold you to that until I try it. I'm gonna need to try that one.
Definitely.
We're talking about fizzy drinks. Wrestlemania.
Wrestlemania. I'm so excited.
Oh, same.
So excited.
I've got a thank the Lord now. I have a micro computer now, much smaller than an average one. Easier to take downstairs for the big TV.
Yeah.
Much easier. So we take the TV downstairs. If it's available to invite a few people around, we will. If not, me and my mom, TV downstairs, snacks, takeout, mania.
Oh, I love that. I love
Beautiful.
that so much.
Yeah, absolute just mwah.
Wholesome content right there.
That's what you want, isn't it? It's what you want.
And that was my childhood, man. That's what we do. Mum would be like, my mum would like the same as yours, massive wrestling fan. I got into wrestling because of my mum. I would sneak down the stairs as a kid to find my mum awake at 2 a.m, not gone to bed, watching Armageddon 2001.
Oh, yeah.
2000, sorry. With the Armageddon Hell in a Cell, the 6-man Hell in a Cell. Being like, what's this? And then from there, man, we had like every WrestleMania, snacks in, takeaway, manias on.
Yes.
The best times.
It's incredible.
Honestly.
Incredible. And there's a place we order out from that does these donuts, like warmed up, big, like gourmet, properly done donuts. And like we only get them on like an odd occasion.
Yeah.
Thinking of splurging their money.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Get them
They
donuts.
are so good.
Get them donuts in. It's like a wrestler's Christmas. It's like a wrestling fan's Christmas.
Oh, it is. It is. It really is.
I'm so excited.
Except it comes twice a year because you get Rumble as well.
Yeah, true.
Banging. Still decent, but it's not Mania or it's just not Mania or Rumble.
No, agreed.
And then you get Survivor Series, which has kind of died off. But it made a resurgence this year with War Games. It did make a resurgence.
It was very good.
Oh, it was so good. Oh, so good. Let's get cracking anyway.
Yeah.
Let's get cracking because I'm buzzing.
Straight into it.
As has been confirmed, we now know opening up the show, John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship, and I have to go with my heart, and I've got to go Austin Theory.
Yeah.
I have to go Austin Theory with this one. I have to.
Yeah, but I think I'd give it to Theory as well, to be honest.
Ever since the way, I'm a big Theory guy.
Yeah. Incredible talent. You know what stresses me out? He's literally younger than me. How?
Do I ask how old you are?
I'm 26.
I'm 27.
Yeah, I'm turning 27 in July, so I'm with you, bro.
Stressful, isn't it? Seeing young talent like that.
Oh, it's insane. But you know,
Rhea Ripley as well. How old's she? Like early 20s. It's
yeah,
I hate it.
yeah. It's just kind of good, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go Theory.
Yeah.
And Raw after Mania is gonna get some nuclear heat.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, he will. He will. Yeah, because I think a lot of people actually might want Cena to win because I think
All I see on Twitter is people wanting the United States Open Challenge to come back.
that. Oh,
But for me, Austin Theory should come out on Raw and go, "We're gonna do the United States Open Challenge."
but heated up at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
But then he gets DQ'd
Oh,
or something. You know what I mean? He gets himself DQ'd to disrespect it.
beautiful. I want that. Yes. Yeah. I actually do want that
Yeah,
now. Oh, I
Theory,
did not think of that.
my boy Theory for the win. And he's got a banger of a theme. A Town Down, it is a tune.
It is.
He's an
It,
absolute banger.
it actually is. I've spoken to quite a few people who, and I've seen things online, and people don't like him. They think he's gone boring. They think his promos aren't all that. And yeah, when you put him up against John Cena, his promos aren't going to be all that. Cena's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
best promos of all time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I've always been a fan. It's like the thing with early Roman. When you look at Austin Theory and his the way days, we all know he can cut a promo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We all know he's very funny, very like um charismatic. He's just like it might just be what they're telling him to do.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm a big Theory guy. Always have been.
Me
Very big
too.
Theory guy.
I'm gutted he didn't do much more with the Money in the Bank, to be fair.
Yeah, but people weren't happy with that, the way he cashed it in and who he cashed it in on. I think he made a mockery of it. But the promo he did afterwards, it made sense of it all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
fair.
if I tried to cash in the Usos with the Bloodline with Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar was there, I couldn't. There wasn't a time where he was able to do it without people being there to stop
Yeah.
him. So
Oh,
it,
that's a fair point, actually, to be fair, yeah.
it made sense. I was okay with it. Uh,
Wrestling's best when it makes sense.
yeah, people seem to forget logic in wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
It did. It makes sense. I was fine with it. Moving on to, as we alluded to in our podcast before, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, the domestic.
That's great. Great. Um, Dominic, I think. I don't
I
want him to, but I think he's
uh,
good.
I do, but I don't at the same time. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
say Dominic.
I think I'm gonna cry after it.
Yeah,
If Rey Mysterio takes his mask off or something at the end of the match and retires, I'm actually gonna burst out crying.
I think yeah. Oh my god, it's so emotional. Like this is the man who got me into wrestling.
Really?
100%. I
Oh no. Amazing. Love it. Amazing.
I wore it for my podcast with Mr. B.
Another lovely, lovely bloke.
What a gem of a human being he is.
What a gem of a human being.
He's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely wonderful.
You know what I
But
love? He doesn't take himself
like,
too serious.
that's the one thing I love in wrestling the most out of anything. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Do serious and comedy
Yeah,
and everything in between.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And everyone wins.
Exactly. As long as the fans love it,
Yep. That's it. That's the key.
there you go. Yeah, we talk about nuclear heat. I think Dominic, if he wins, will get the most heat out of anyone in that WrestleMania card.
Really.
I mean, if he retires Ray, it goes full circle.
Yeah,
it's so poetic. It's so real.
yeah. With the frog splash as well.
Oh, 619 into a frog splash,
Yeah, yeah.
and he
Oh,
wins.
I'm actually gonna cry, Adam.
Mm,
I'm actually gonna cry.
yeah, Yeah,
Only wrestling can get me like that.
yeah, it does. It bloody does, and I love it, and I hate it all in one go.
Yeah. But yeah, my money's on Dominic.
Yeah,
Dominic. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, it's the second one, and I've made us sad.
Oh, let's cheer
Let's
ourselves up.
let's move on to another to possibly the most underwhelming match in the card. Oh no, the women's showcase four-way tag between Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, Rodriguez now, Shotzi and Natalia, sure, Ronda Rousey and Shayna, and on here I have it as to be determined, but it could the to be determined could have been already been confirmed.
Right, fair.
I not
I've not
personally.
seen any of it as of right
Yeah.
now, but
So
my money would be on Ronda and Shayna.
unfortunately mine is too, and it sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. They could have just had to give her more time for an actual women's storyline and that. Do you know what I mean? They've got so much female talent, and obviously they're trying to showcase everyone, which is good that they get a
Mm,
spot on the card. But give them something proper to work with. Give them something. You know they can do a good job of it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Give them that proper Mania storyline. There's no reason why everyone can't be involved. You know what I mean? I would like a WrestleMania women's gauntlet, and then you get a women's title match down the line. Give them something.
Yeah.
Like, it's good that more women are on the card, of course, but can't help wanting them to have more. Do you know what I
I,
mean?
I agree. I agree. And
I just hope it gets proper time to be a proper match because it'll be a good match. I'm sure it'll be you know what I mean. There's
yeah,
in
there's
there.
some great talent there. There's some absolutely brilliant talent there.
Yeah, I just hope we give it proper time to be a really good match.
And I'm a big Liv Morgan guy.
Yeah,
I'm a very big fan of Liv Morgan.
great.
So
Absolutely.
the team I'm cheering for will be Liv Morgan and Raquel.
Yeah.
That is Sean and Diesel, big, small.
Yeah.
It works, and we all know Liv doesn't mind being thrown like a lawn dart. He doesn't care, but
Great way to put it.
I don't. For the longest time, ever since I called up, I'm not happy with how they treated Shayna because
Yeah.
she
Agreed.
was a killer in
Yeah,
NXT,
yeah.
and putting her with Ronda, I feel like kind of makes her feel a bit second rate to
Yeah,
Ronda,
yeah. Obviously, Ronda's the bigger name.
and people aren't very happy with Ronda too.
Yeah.
Don't agree with the hashtag fire Ronda hashtag. I don't agree with
Oh,
that.
that's all.
I saw people saying when Mandy Rose got fired, I saw people saying, "Don't like why fire Mandy Rose, fire Ronda instead." It's like you're not advocating for one person to be fired, but you want another to be fired.
Yeah, fair. I've not seen
What?
any of that. So, yeah,
Makes
no,
no sense at
really.
all. I don't want anybody to get fired.
No, yeah,
I-
100%.
We want people in a job. I don't know. It's just me,
Yeah,
but
no,
I agree. I agree. I fear that there could have been more time and effort put into an actual story and an
yeah.
actual like reason for being something tangible that we can latch onto rather than let's get them all on the card for a payday, which I understand
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
happy they're on the card to get that pay. But I fear that I feel that it should have been something more tangible.
yeah.
But yeah, we've agreed on all three so far. Next one might be a bit of an interesting one. Hell. Hell in a Cell Edge versus Demon Balor.
Demon Balor
Has to be done it. If it
has to
was
get.
regular Balor, I'd have probably gone Edge to get his win back.
What seals it for me is it's the first time he's done it under Triple H.
That's a shout.
So I can see he's going to get the best entrance. the match itself could be match of the mania. We'll say
Could be. It could.
storytelling wise, I think it's going to be the best. That is probably one of the matches I'm most looking forward to, and I hope it's the return of the silver, actual metal.
I don't think it will be, but I hope so. I hope they don't do the red lighting for him that they did for the Fiend.
No,
Oh, please no.
no,
You can't see through it. Red on red just creates red.
yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't. Hopefully, it is the normal standard steel kit, steel Hell in a Cell.
I hope so.
Red doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
You can't see through it. And well, the
Yeah,
fans, if the fans complain that they don't like it, fix it.
yeah, yeah.
Simple as that. But yeah, if I'm just thinking right now. Balor's new theme with that gimmick, because his new theme slaps hard.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
So good.
This is honestly one of my favorite things about A, the Rumble, B, any pay-per-view that all of the Judgment Day card are on. So it's Elimination Chamber, Survivor Series, don't care. One thing I love most is that with Edge being on the same card, we get Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
We just get Alter Bridge all the time.
Yeah.
And I can't complain about Alter Bridge. His voice is absolutely beautiful.
And the bangers as well.
They're so good.
So good. Honestly. They know how to make
oh my god.
They know how to
Balor's theme.
make
Balor's theme. I've always standard normal Balor for a long time. I was hit and miss, and I was like,
yeah.
He didn't have a direction. His gimmick was he's an extraordinary man who could do extraordinary things. What? What the fuck is that? I'm so glad they've given him something
Yeah.
that he can bite into, and that instant turn as well, where they kicked Edge out and brought Balor in. They didn't waste any time, just gone.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a callback to like Bullet Club as well for me. That as well, you know, it's a kick one leader out and it'd be a new leader.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where Balor works best, being a leader. You know what I mean?
Balor's not a follower.
No.
Balor's not a follower. Kenny Omega's not a follower. AJ Styles not a follower. All three of them are leaders.
Yeah. That's where he needs to be.
Yeah. And we were going on earlier about Rhea like being the main character, and she is. But it doesn't take away from Balor also being a leader.
Yeah.
It's just
it's a dynamic. It works so well.
Dynamic.
I don't want to see the Midday break up. They're one like the New Day. They're one team that should stay.
Oh yeah.
They can all drift apart and do their own things, but collectively they should always be like a unit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, New Day have been one of the best and most successful tag teams of all time.
Yeah,
and should never, ever break up, no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah. But yeah, like Balor. Oh my god! After the whole thing with the dick and him falling over, and I just thought like Balor the demon would have been. I thought he was dead and buried.
Yeah, with the top rope.
Yeah, but I'm so glad that because time heals, doesn't it?
Is that the last time we saw Demon Balor? Wow, I think it is.
Was it that, or was it when he was against Bobby? Because he faced Bobby Lashley. He's done some pointless matches with the demon gimmick. Like he faced Baron Corbin with the demon gimmick, but that was after he faced Lesnar without the demon gimmick. And and as we said before, please make it make sense.
Just want it to make sense.
I love Baron Corbin, don't get me wrong. He's like he is a legitimate heel that gets legitimate heat.
Yeah.
Quite rare nowadays with the modern fans. But he's not about Lesnar.
No.
He's not that much of a threat.
See, this could lead us nicely onto the next match because, like I've been saying to a few people, Omos versus Lesnar. That is probably the match I'm most excited for. because I'm so intrigued as to what's going to happen. But on the contrary, Omos is coming off a loss to Strowman, a loss to Lashley. How come I don't see how he's been hyped up as a thingy for Brock Lesnar? Do you know what I mean?
7 foot.
Yeah.
I
There you go. Yeah, fair point.
think there's a few matches in the card that have been like universe mode.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Mm, there's a few. It's a weirdly built Mania. There are some matches that have been beautifully built.
Yeah, yeah,
There's some matches that, eh.
yeah.
But
I'm hella excited for this match.
who are you going for? I mean, we did talk about it a little bit before, but who are you going for?
Almost. I'm gonna go for Almost. I think he needs. I think he's gonna get the win.
I think, and I've seen, I forgot who it was. It was like, I think it might, don't quote me on paraphrasing, it might have possibly been Mick Foley or Bubba. Someone who's got a platform anyway.
Yeah,
Um, I think he said it's about time now for Brock to give back.
yeah, yeah.
And he
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
he did that with Roman. He
yeah.
gave back to Roman. And after we thought we were sick and tired of Brock Lesnar and Roman, they brought a tractor out.
It was fun. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did get a tractor involved.
That's one of the best, that's one of the most phenomenal moments in wrestling.
Never in my life did I think the sentence "Brock Lesnar just nearly tipped the ring with a tractor" would ever come out of my mouth. Never in
Showing
my
people
life.
that clip who don't watch wrestling is a scene.
It's beautiful. I love it. I
It's
honestly,
stunning.
I love asking people do they watch wrestling so they can say no, so I can show them that. It's either that or the Fiend, one of the two.
Yeah. Oh, I loved doing that. I loved showing people the Fiends.
It was my favorite thing.
So many mental reactions.
Yeah,
It's incredible. I, it's a shame what happened that they drove it into the ground fast because they didn't know how to book it. But
yeah,
early days Fiend was just, oh my god, it was so good.
so good.
Um, yes, I think I'm gonna go Omos as well. I think
Yeah,
they're gonna give back. I think I can see I can see an F5 getting kicked out, which to be fair, it's happened quite a
yeah.
lot recently
I
with
can see him
Roman and
no
people like
selling it and just getting straight back up and just being like,
that. Oh, would Lesnar allow that? Oh,
fair point. I don't know.
oh. I agree with
It,
the
it,
whole him giving
it's,
back.
it's intriguing. The
It
whole match
is.
is quite intriguing. It's like so intriguing.
Is it just a normal standard match?
Yeah. Just a
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
just get like I
Okay.
said before, it's gonna be like 7 minutes of carnage.
That's what I want. That is
Yeah,
it's exactly
yeah.
what I want.
It
I
might
just see
not look
carnage.
pretty, but a real fight is not supposed to.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed. Yeah, I'm gonna go Omos. I am gonna go Omos as well. I'm a bit um I'm on the fence a bit more with this one, but I'm gonna stick to my guns and say Omos. I've
yeah.
much like my WSL prediction at the start of the season, I'm sticking to my guns with that one as well, even though I don't want it to happen. Um, yeah, I'm sticking to my guns.
Is that we've agreed on all of them so far?
We have, yeah, good chums, good pals.
And good pals.
uh, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea.
What was
There's
that one?
Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
Got to be Rhea Ripley.
There's one thing that makes it worrying. The
Oh
name
no.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they've done it this way because a lot of people expected Rhea versus Bianca because of their history.
Yeah. That's what I was expecting.
So did I. The reason one of the main reasons because it's an obvious choice who's going to win this match from a from our perspective. It's obvious that you and I will both pick Rhea.
Yeah.
But I think another level to it as well is the fact that Rhea's going to get her win back.
Yeah, from the Mania a couple of years back.
that she shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think she should have lost that. I don't think Asuka should have lost to Charlotte either at Mania. But
Agreed.
it is what it is. But yeah, Triple H is in charge, and it shows because the two people, the two women he's absolutely loved since day one are Asuka and Rhea.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It shows. It really does show.
It
So
does. Yeah,
I
my
don't.
money on Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I want her to hold that title for forever, just forever. I wanted to roam in it. I just wanted just to dominate everyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rightfully so. She's a beast.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bring people up from NXT. Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley would be a banger.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Nikita Lyons when she's back fit in the future.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
Got
course.
some time in
The
NXT, but
right
like
booking and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Zoe Stark, I think Zoe Stark could be. I think honestly, she's someone who could. I can see after Mania possibly being brought up to be like because they always they do those little shake-ups, don't they, after Mania? That
Yeah, yeah,
surprise
yeah.
like Raw after Mania.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I can see Zoe Stark possibly being one of them.
That's not a bad shout.
She's quality
Yeah, it's fantastic.
and someone like jacked, really jacked, someone like that. Because she'll get hit instant babyface heat,
Yeah, yeah.
heat, pop. It yeah, she'll get especially if she like when Rio comes out, puts a promo, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but Dominic obviously, Dom is going to be there with her. Very cringe, but I love the cringe. Um, if Zoe Stark interrupts that promo, gets in the face, and then Dominic, like arrogant prick he is, gets in the face, like protecting Mammy, and then
Yeah,
Zoe
yeah.
just decks him.
That would be hilarious. I would love that.
It'd be great. I'd be down for something like that, mate.
Yeah, hell yeah. I would love that.
Yeah, it's a little fantasy book in there. I've currently got her in a I've currently got Zoe Stark in a feud with Zaya Lee on my universe mode at the moment.
Nice. Yeah, I love playing universe mode. I love it.
It broke for me in the last game, so I'm so happy I've got it this game.
Yeah,
It's my favorite thing.
it's so good. Yeah,
Um,
it's the only game I would play on the game.
yeah, I've done the showcase to unlock things from that, but well, I've done the showcase to unlock the millions of versions of John Cena that you unlock,
Yeah.
including the invisible John Cena, which is hilarious.
Right. Sorry to just go on a little side story. You know that
Well,
match that lasts about 4 seconds long?
I had no idea what went on then.
You know, right at the very end?
Yeah,
I must have restarted that match about 8 times going, I can't do it.
I
And it,
restarted it twice.
yeah, it didn't click in my head. I was getting so mad, like gamer's rage. I was like, why is it not doing it? I'm trying, but it's not letting me do it. And then it didn't click on until I actually read the thing. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
well,
I
I'm
played
with
it.
the now.
I played it, and it was at the end thing where it says rematch and all that. And I was sat there. I must have been sat there for about 10 minutes. Like, what did I do? This isn't how this works. And I restarted it, and the exact same thing happened. I was like, just gotta continue, see what happens here.
I thought that was great to put in.
It's
Great.
great. It's so good. It's like it was really self-aware.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I loved about it is how self-aware it was because
yeah. Yeah.
it completely breaks the fourth wall.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
I
Loved
love
it.
it.
Might
Absolutely
play it
love
again, just that last bit.
it. Yeah. I wonder how many people just got purely raged at that bit.
Oh, mate, I'd love to know. Would love to know.
um, I said to you beforehand that there was one that I was a bit miffed at, and I'm not miffed in terms of like I'm happy for them,
Yeah.
rooting for them because um this would be a dream match for them. But I'm not happy they lost the titles. It's Damage Control versus Becky Lynch, Twist Stratus, as they mistakenly put the graphic on once. Trish Stratus and Lita. Um, this is a tough one.
Yeah.
This is a very tough one.
This might be the one where we pick different. I'm gonna go damage control.
See, the thing is, right, I'm gonna put this out there for the world. I have a gigantic crush on Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
She is my favorite wrestler in the world. One of them, anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
One of them. I think um, it's not just that. I think in the ring she's phenomenal. On the mic she's brilliant, but we were on about the little things before. When you see Damage Control in a promo backstage, all three of them, or when you see them doing a promo walking down the stage or anything like that, watch Dakota Kai. She's always doing something to get your attention.
Ah,
Facial expression or just a tiny little shrug at the shoulders or something. She's always doing a tiny little things to get your attention and make it just more nuanced and better.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that sort of thing I love. She's always doing something small. And now that I've told you, you'll see it all the time now.
Yeah, yeah.
I love her. But this is tough, and I'm gonna give a reason why I'm going to agree with you. I think Trish is gonna turn.
Oh, bold. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
We'll get him next time. Um,
Yeah,
I
fair.
I think Trish is gonna turn, and I think there's gonna be a few going forward between the likes of Lita, Becky, and all them. I think that's gotta be a thing going forward. I think there's gotta be a heel turn. Um,
Which joins damage control.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Right,
joining
okay.
damage control. I think it would be like a separate thing, and
Yeah,
damage
yeah, yeah.
control go their way.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
but it's not for the titles though. I know it's 3-on-3, but it's not for the titles. So they won the titles and then they not get the chance to win them back.
See, I thought that when we were talking about the women's tag match earlier, that would have been a better way to have it for the women's tag belts. And then you could,
Exactly.
yeah, it's a bit strange. You feel like, again, it just comes to you showcase the women's tag belts. They should be showcased as an actual championship match.
Yeah. It's a very
Yeah,
strange way they
yeah.
did it. It's really weird because don't get me wrong, like Becky Lynch can now take one of the women's tag
Oh,
titles with Lita
yeah.
in 2023.
And he's about to wrestle at Wrestlemania with Lita and Trish.
Now, all of them, all four of the current stars, so Becky and all of Damage Control, all four of them would be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what is going on? We're in the twilight zone. What's going on? This is ridiculous. We are
That's
wrestling without.
universal booking that.
It is. It really genuinely is.
Literally is.
It's insane. It's absolutely it's absurd. They'll be buzzing,
Yeah.
absolutely buzzing. So that's why I'm not. I mean, so that's why I'm not too miffed about it. So that they'll be
Yeah.
living out their dreams.
100%.
In terms of logic, surely, like it's weird because I don't know because since the titles aren't hmm oh oh no
There's a lot of back and forth here.
oh no I've just thought of something.
Go on.
Oh, I might change my pick. Oh no,
Oh no.
Lita, Becky, and Trish win, and then Raw after Mania tag title match between Damage Control and Trish turns and Damage Control wins.
Not a bad shout.
Oh no, my heart's
I wouldn't,
pumping here.
yeah.
Yeah, me, I'm
I
nine.
wouldn't be too bad. Like, I'd like that. That'd be good booking.
Yeah, because like if you're Damage Control, you're pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would they not get the chance? Like I understand like mandatory rematch clauses are vast majority of the time quite annoying because it can drag a feud on.
Yeah, yeah,
I get that. It can drag. It's dragged in the way it's dragged feuds on a lot longer than they've had to be.
yeah.
Apollo Crews and Big E. Majority of matches with Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph, but the booking of him hasn't been fantastic.
Oh, it's not. It's a shame.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. Um, I'm going to have an existential crisis. Um,
Live on camera.
live on camera. Yeah. Um, for for content, we gotta do it for content. We gotta go with the babyface team, Lita, Becky, and Trish for that. For my own reason that I fantasy booked in my head, that probably isn't going to happen.
You never know. You never know.
That's my yeah. We've differed on one. We've differed. So do it. I gotta do it for the content.
Got to do it for the content.
Um,
The content.
right. Next, I know I said Dakota Kai's my favorite wrestler. She's one of them anyway. This man is my legitimate out of the men, him. Out of the women, Dakota Kai. But overall, Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is my abs. Is just ridiculously one of the, if not
He's
the best.
legend. What a guy.
The man has transcended titles. He went what 900 odd days without a title, and no one. He didn't drop. If anything, he went over.
Leveled up.
He
Yeah,
leveled
yeah,
up from titles.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like when he won the Universe title, the United States Championship, it was like, oh, this kind of hinders him now
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because everything has to be around the title now. Whereas if he's free, he can just do what he wants.
Yeah. And that's the best way to have him. I fucking love Seth. Seth freaking
Oh,
Rollins.
he's
He's
incredible.
so good. He's
I
so good.
when I was because I've done quite a few promo classes and entrances and all that at Brooker's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
workshops. I without even thinking, I just base myself off him.
Seth
Like
Rollins, yeah.
there's no one better to base yourself off, really. He's so good. His theme, we were all about wrestling themes. The fans don't stop the entire match.
Nope.
They are, oh my god! Like I think this could be match of the entire thing. Like this,
Match of the Mania.
I think it could be. I have despised Logan Paul my entire life, but you physically can't. You have to respect how good he is in the ring.
It, another one that stresses me out of how good he is. How, 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 how.
That quickly.
Yeah, just like that. He's picked it up just like that.
How?
How. But
oh my god!
I
This.
think I think Logan's gonna win.
Do you think Logan?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
oh,
think they're
that's
gonna book him as a special, like a special attraction. I don't think he's gonna wrestle every pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
mm,
I could,
oh, this hurts. This hurts. Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Thing is, Logan's been getting the upper hand quite a bit with that punch.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
been. He's been
Yeah.
getting the upper hand quite a bit, so I'm actually gonna go with Seth.
Fair. Fair.
You make sense. You do make sense. He lost against Roman, booking a special attraction to lose every so often might not be the best way, but if he's off for long enough, people won't remember that loss.
Fair point. Fair point.
I'm gonna go Seth. Plus, I don't like choosing
Either
against
way,
my boy.
it's gonna be a good match.
It is. It's gotta be an absolute banger. I mean, there's quite a few bangers. There are quite a few bangers. Um, but again, the next one kind of the same as with the men as it is with the women. A tag team showcase again. I kind of feel like it's the same sort of thing. It doesn't say it's for the titles. I don't know
Yeah.
if it is for the title. No, it's not for the titles because the Usos are the champions.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
It's not even
Usos
the
aren't on the card. That's weird.
Usos.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Oh god, yeah, it's not on here.
Oh, fair.
It's not on there. Why is it? Why are you not on there?
Why
Well,
is it not on there?
we will add that to our list.
Yeah.
Ricochet and Braun Strowman versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus The Viking Raiders. I didn't know this was a thing.
For me, I
No.
am a massive mark for the Viking Raiders.
Oh
Everything,
yeah.
I love everything they do. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I'm just like, yes, love that. Keep doing that. I want them to win, but I feel
But
like Strowman and Ricochet, I'd probably put my money on.
really,
Yeah, I think this is separate from Mania, but the King of the Ring winner is going to be Chad Gable. I'm just putting it out there in the universe, so hopefully that happens.
his gimmick suits it.
Yeah,
Shoo.
I'm the king. You all must choose.
It works. Oh my god, that actually
Yeah,
works.
yeah. He actually makes a rule where he's like, you have to shush.
That works perfectly. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. But I feel like this is where Otis turns
Yeah, he's
and joins Maximum Male Models. I don't know if you've seen any of their skits on YouTube. Please, it's the
yes.
best.
Oh my god. Yeah, that could actually be a
Otis.
thing.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because I've
Otis.
seen them trying to poach him. I have seen them trying to
It's the
poach him.
best. I love it so much.
I love Otis as well.
Yeah, he's great. He's absolutely great.
Like, his entire angle with Mandy Rose was at that Mania. It was the best and most well built angle going into
Yeah,
that Mania.
I agree. It was fantastic. The thing that they did at the Rumble, where he rolled under the ring to save her, was brilliant. It was so good.
It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, that could happen.
You know what else I think is going to happen? Ricochet is going to do his 630 off Strowman's shoulders.
Oh,
That's the only reason I think they're going to win, and that'll be the finish. Because that is going to look sick.
it is gonna look sick. It is gonna look sick. I don't know. I don't know. You know those certain wrestlers, it's one of them where like it's like booking. It's like you've got a background the alternate Survivor Series sort of thing.
Yeah.
Street Profits are like that for me.
Right, okay, I'm with you.
They've both improved so much. Even Dawkins, people wrote Dawkins off so much. I think he's being up a big card talent easy, without a
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah, yeah,
Charismatic, great in the ring.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And
I'd love to see them turn heel before they split up.
yeah,
Would love to see
yeah,
that.
yeah. We know Dawkins can play here because we've seen it.
Yeah,
Montez Ford has he's greased the line a few times.
he oozes charisma. That man. There is not a single thing within wrestling that man couldn't do. I don't think.
His frog splash, and
Oh my god.
I sorry Eddie, I do apologize, but it's the best frog splash I've ever seen.
Oh, it's insane.
I
It's
don't think I've
absolutely
seen anybody do it better.
nah. Well, I mean, I have to disagree with the Eddie statement because Eddie's my boy, but
Phenomenal,
my favorite
just
wrestler.
absolute beautiful,
He's the
phenomenal talent.
like Ray is to you, Eddie is for me.
Fair,
You
fair.
know, he's my guy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Eddie, he's lost too young, way
Yeah,
too young. And I imagine the matches.
imagine
He-
Eddie
He's
Guerrero versus AJ Styles.
Seth Rollins thing, but
Yeah,
it's devastating, absolutely devastating. Like in terms of legend, you can't take the frog splash away from Eddie, no matter
yeah,
what. No matter like, it's like the stunner, you can't take that away from Steve, no matter who does it.
yeah.
It's his move, it's Eddie's move. But in terms of sheer height and athleticism and the way it's done, I've
It's
never seen
insane.
anybody do it like Montez
I
Ford.
don't think gravity applies to
No.
Montez. I think when God made Montez Ford, he was like, "No gravity. You leave this one alone."
You were an experiment. We'll see how you do.
Yeah. He can actually fly. It's quite scary, but he can
It's
actually fly.
terrifying. I wonder
Yeah,
how it feels when he actually lands, like how the person taking it, how it feels, because
yeah,
he's gone. He's about 10 foot up, give or
yeah.
take.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
that's fuck me. It's insane. Like, he has no
Definitely
fear.
doing better.
He has no fear. I've stood on the second rope, to do an entrance sort of thing. That's terrifying.
Yeah,
To me, that's terrifying. I wanted to
yeah,
get back down quickly. Stop that. No. It's like, yeah, I don't understand how that man can do half the things he can
yeah.
do.
It's crazy. Sometimes it's better just to not question it.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Just
Let him
live
cook.
in the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's I'm going
street profits.
Street Profits. Yeah, because
Nice.
I'm not gonna hide it. I don't know much about the match.
Yeah,
But I got I love Street Profits. I'd love them to turn heel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Same. I'd
I
love to see
think
him do like a hurt business kind of thing with MVP and Omos and Lash.
yeah, that those two being in the Hurt Business with Lashley and MVP would have actually been much better.
Yeah, I think so too.
It would have been much better. I
Yeah,
think, to be fair, though, as it was, the Hurt Business was phenomenal. I think
I
they
loved it.
broke it
That,
apart
that's
too
who
soon.
that's who my champions were for last year's universe mode. Like
Oh yeah,
they roam and that shit.
to be fair, I do have Roman as the champion with the
Oh yeah, same,
big
same.
gold belt, world
Yeah.
heavyweight title.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, fair. And
I
yeah,
love Big Gordy.
undisputed for me. Undisputed for me.
I do love that one as well. I do love that one, but I'm a mark for the Big Gordy. Big
Yeah,
gold belt
same.
for me. Love it.
Yeah, nice. Such a nice belt.
hmm There's rumors, of course, in wrestling. There are
I
always rumors.
seen.
You've
I
seen.
seen a new
I
title.
If there's ever a title Triple H is going to bring back, come on, Reign of Terror. It's the World Heavyweight title. It's a Big Gordy. And to
Please,
be fair,
slightly updated, new logo.
I
New.
absolutely, I'm okay with the WWE title, the black one,
I
no
liked
problem.
him.
I'm okay with it, but I just don't like the thing of like big W. This is
Yeah, no,
W.
it's just branding. It's less championship. It's just more branding.
I understand that. I get
Yeah,
it. I've had a lot of like debates with Jim Bailey about it,
yeah,
and he shares the same view. And you are right. It's like they give those titles out to different stars, and it's big WWE and all that.
yeah,
No
yeah.
problem, no problem. But if you're gonna have a second world title, which
At least make it different.
it the thought of a second world title, one of them's always gonna look a bit second, right?
Yeah,
No matter what. And if it's not the WWE title, then the other one's gonna look a bit second. But at least have the other one different.
yeah. See, do you prefer the red or the blue Universal title?
Blue.
Yeah, same. Agree. The blue. I don't know why. It just looks nicer.
It does. But no one wants a big jump belt.
No, no one wants that.
I felt sorry for Mick when he revealed that.
Yeah, it was.
The fans did not
I couldn't
react
believe
well.
it, man. I had to pause it. It was like, have I downloaded the wrong SummerSlam here? What is going on?
It was bad.
It was not good.
No, it's such a bad belt.
I'm glad it's blue. It needed a different upgrade, but
Blue's just a cooler color.
I can see him just reverting back to one belt now,
Yeah, I
which
can
is
see
all they
that.
need. It's
I
all
can
they
see
need.
that.
Um,
I think they do have a bloated roster. Like I didn't like the over the pandemic and onwards, I didn't like the mass amount of cuts that they did. It seemed heartless at the time. At the same
yeah,
time, they've got a bloated roster and it was
yeah,
down to them.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was of their own making. If you cut, it
Just had a
sounds
lot of people.
harsh. It sounds harsh saying like if you cut the roster down. It sounds harsh. It really does. I don't like saying it at all. I really don't like it, but it's of their own making. But like, having one belt won't seem as much of a problem.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I
it
think
better be a nice belt anyway.
Huh?
It better be a nice belt anyway. If it gets revealed, it better
Yeah,
be.
it can't be another gem belt.
Ah,
It
please,
just can't. It's so. Oh my god!
please no more jam belts.
It's one of those moments in history you look at and say, oh, that actually happened. It's infamously hilarious for
Yeah,
all the wrong reasons.
all the reasons. Yeah, it was not a good time in history.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But we look back and laugh now.
Yes, we do. I mean,
Um, the next match I think is one you were looking forward to. Actually, it's the triple threat
yeah,
Intercontinental title: Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Gunther. And oh my god, that we keep saying like this could be match of the show. This could be match of the show. This could be match of the show.
yeah, yeah. For what I love most about this match is it's been booked incredible, and it's the Intercontinental Championship, and it's three international talents to
Very
an
true.
American audience. That's three international talents. There's an
That's
Austrian,
very true.
a Scot, and an Irishman. It sounds like a
Walk,
joke.
walk into a bar.
Yeah, welcome to the Ring at Mania. Um, yeah, I'm just everyone wins in that scenario, but Gunther, and I hope he double stacks him like Roman did.
You think Gunther's going to win?
Yeah,
Oh, hot take. That's an interesting one.
yeah,
If I'm going to go sentimental, I would say Sheamus because he's my boy. I love Gunther. Don't get me wrong. Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. That match at Clash at the Castle was 5 star and above. Just absolutely phenomenal.
Watching it in person was,
Oh, you were there.
oh man,
Oh,
it was like goosebumps. You could
I can
hear we were
imagine.
sat in the rafters. I'm not paying like £2 for a front row
Oh
ticket.
yeah.
There's no way. Um, and every you could hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I was just like, oh, ah, it
Antoinette.
was so good. You know when you just can't take your eyes off something, you're just like
Mm-hmm.
so
Just
invested.
transfixed.
Yeah,
It
and
was phenomenal.
I genuinely thought Sheamus was going to win. UK crowd, big pop.
Mm.
So you can imagine the shock on my face when Gunther when I was like,
I'm glad he did, but I'm
yeah,
feel
same.
bad for Sheamus at the same
Yeah.
time.
Maybe this is
He's my boy, Sheamus. I love
maybe this is
Sheamus.
his receipt, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Gets his win back.
I love the angle they've gone with because none of them have turned heel.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
Drew and Sheamus haven't turned heel. It's none of it isn't a heel turn angle. It's
It's
two
natural.
brothers.
Yeah,
It's the brothers. Like Drew McIntyre's in the right because why shouldn't he want a chance at the IC title?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Sheamus is in the right because he feels slighted that his brother's gone behind his back and he knows the history and all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like, there's no wrong. It's just two reasons to be pissed off, and they're just it's brotherhood.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's great.
It's going to be a good match.
I'm oh I can see them pushing that angle. I can
Yeah,
see them. I can see Imperium going somewhere different,
right.
like possibly with the Usos, maybe. And I think Drew's going to win.
Nice, fair, yeah, fair shout.
I think Drew's going to win. That feud going forward is going to be him versus Sheamus, and I think Imperium might move on to a different program, possibly the Usos, and I would never say no to that.
Never say no to that.
Mm,
That would be nice.
it'd be beautiful.
Yes. Let's have that, please.
So yeah, I'm picking Big Daddy Drew.
Yeah, fair.
I feel quite dirty
Not a bad
thinking
shout.
that. I feel
Not a bad
quite
shout.
dirty because I think he's the one nobody wants to win.
Who's that? Drew.
Yeah, I think he's the one people least want to win, but I don't know. It's weird with Drew because he's one of the best in the world, and I absolutely bloody love the man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Incredible.
my god, he's an incredible talent, amazing on the mic, charismatic, hilarious. Him and Sheamus in the Rumble were one of the highlights of the show. Just them
Yeah,
stood there, just watching everyone tear each other apart was hilarious. But I think it was mostly him potentially winning the world title before Solo Sikoa got involved. I think that kind of not turned me against him because I love the man, but turned me against the thought of him winning the world title because I didn't think he was the right person to beat Roman.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree.
Whoever beats Roman, and we'll get to that one later, but whoever beats Roman, that's a made star. That's a role that
Yeah,
someone special needs. I think that's why Sammy caught fire so fast.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. They don't explain it.
Whoever beats him, like that's a reign and a half just to end.
Yeah,
Like, that's Bob Backlund levels of like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
insane. So yeah, like that's that. So I put him with the IC title that I can get behind.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000,000%.
Like, Drew against
It,
anyone.
it was the first title he won in WWE. I don't know if you remember, but he had a
Yeah,
great as IC champ back in like '09.
and he
Yeah,
had such a good theme back then as well. Broken
oh,
Dreams.
when they brought it back at Clash of the Castle, I
Oh, they remixed it. Oh, I
I
marked out.
screamed. I legit screamed.
I marked out for that. That
Yeah,
remix version was
amazing.
absolutely beautiful. I might have to go
Amazing.
back and look watch Drew Clash at the Castle. Bloody hell. What a show that was.
It was good. It was so good.
Yeah. So I'm going for Drew. And I'm gonna go I'm thinking they're gonna go all in on this like infighting feud between him and
Yeah,
Sheamus was not
yeah,
necessarily heel versus heel, face versus face. It's just it's a different type of like it's like basically like two brothers fighting. So I think they're gonna go for that.
yeah, 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 yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Mm. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind going to retain him because, well, much like Roman, someone holding the title for that long just makes the title more prestigious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. He's made that championship mean so much.
Hmm. And Austin Theory feuding with both Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley hasn't only made Austin Theory more legitimate, and
Yeah,
now John Cena, but it's made
yeah,
the title feel legitimate.
yeah, yeah. Like an actual championship.
Not Triple H hasn't been in charge long, and not what he's done already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, it's beautiful to see.
Yeah. It's nice when you can look back on it all. You know what
It
I
is.
mean?
It is. It really is. Um, Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Right, this is bold. I think Usos retain.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bold. That's
Kevin Owens,
bold.
Kevin Owens to turn on Sami at Mania.
That fast.
Yeah, yeah. Like lure him into a sense false of reality because it's easier for him to do it while he's in a vulnerable state. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, but it's just like Kevin Owens heel, like that it's something he
Mm.
would do. It's only something Kevin Owens would do. Is
It's like,
turn,
it's like Sasha Banks in it.
yeah,
You
like
just wait for it to happen.
yeah, 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 literally, and I can see it. Classic powerbomb on the apron, everyone booing him, and then wouldn't surprise me if he won Money in the Bank as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kevin Owens Money in the Bank would be something I'd be
See,
very
I,
happy to see.
I do fantasy booking all the time in my head, right? And I was thinking
Oh, you and
Kevin
I both.
Kevin Owens turns heel on Sami Zayn, cashes in, wins Money in the Bank, cashes in. Sami Zayn wins next year's Rumble. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Mania, WrestleMania 40 main event.
I wouldn't say no to that. I
I,
would love
yeah,
that.
I don't know why it'd just be perfect. The storytelling coming from like indie to the biggest Mania ever main event.
Yeah. Yeah, I would you still have Roman as champion?
No, I'd have him. No, well, it depends. See, because I don't want Roman to lose. I want him to break Bruno Sammartino's record.
I don't want Roman to lose it through a Money in the Bank cash in,
No, it's got to be a proper.
but if he was to ever lose it through a Money in the Bank cash in, ever, Kevin Owens is the guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, Yeah,
Put him through hell.
yeah.
He's
Or
absolutely put him through hell. That was it Rumble? It was Rumble, wasn't it? That
yeah, yeah.
moment where they were just kicking him over and over, and Sammy stepped in, and Jay walked out, and all of that. Oh my God.
So good.
Oh, storytelling just in my veins. Pull it right in. Pull it. Oh my God.
Inject it in me.
Oh my God. And then Jay's back with the
Jay
bloodline
White.
now. I don't trust that.
No, I don't trust it.
I think he's back for Jimmy. I don't think he's back for Roman.
Yeah, yeah, same. But see, this kind of makes me think Kevin Owens is going to turn heel, and then Jay saves him. Jay saves Sammy. You know what I mean? So
Oh
like,
my
they,
God.
the Usos retain. Kevin Owens turns heel afterwards, like after the match. Then Jey Uso comes back out and makes the save, and then Jimmy's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh.
So that's like a month build on SmackDown of Roman being like, "Bro, why did you do that?"
I I've said this for months. Everybody was saying like about Sammy and they wanted to win. I want it to be Jay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think Jay from there was a thread on Twitter. There was a thread that someone put on Twitter all the way from the start to the beginning how Jay has been the absolute main character throughout the entire storyline.
Yeah.
It's like Jay was forced during the bloodline. Jimmy did it willingly, and Jay was like Jay was mentally and physically just
Tortured into it.
yeah. So
Yeah,
like Jay's never really been there 100% because of what has happened, and then that's why he didn't trust Sammy because Sammy wanted to be part of the bloodline, and
yeah,
Jay knows how much of a tyrant Roman is. So it's like why? So that's why it took Jay so long to come round and all that. Like, oh my God. So I want it to be Jay. I really
yeah.
do. Oh, it's
That'd be a good way to do it. Jay to win Money in the Bank. Jay could
mm,
be another person that could cash in and it'd be legit.
yeah, he could because he could do it like he could win money in the bank, but it's like I only did it to protect you, sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be
And then he turns at like the most opportune moment.
yeah, that would be
Like
really
keep the briefcase within the bloodline, no one else can have it, sort of thing. And we can
yeah.
just wait for the next year and it
Oh,
runs out. Oh my God.
yeah,
That's the
so
thing with the bloodline storyline. There's so many bloody avenues and go it fucks with your head.
much.
I'm still not giving you my prediction.
So
Because I don't know. I don't know.
go either way.
You're going Usos.
Yeah, yeah,
What if it was all the ruse and Sammy joins back?
yeah. Turns heel again.
Would
That'd
they
be.
do it? Would that be a thing? Or would that seem too convoluted?
I think I don't know. I feel like it'd be a bit complicated. Yeah,
Mm,
but it's one of those. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
mm.
I wouldn't mind. I don't know though. It's one of them. I don't think Roman had put it like he'd go through the punishment of being decimated by Roman in front of his family and stuff like that to then just go back.
His family were there. It's
Yeah,
actually a shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. He's
that's what
actually a very private guy in real life. Yeah, you're actually right with that.
I didn't know he had kids. To be fair, until the
Uh,
elimination chamber,
fun?
I didn't even know he had kids until he
Oh no,
until
yeah, same.
elimination chamber.
I didn't know he had a wife until
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
relationship. I
exactly.
had no idea.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
very
yeah.
private man, and I respect it.
Absolutely, 100%.
I, in my heart, I want the Usos because I just don't want the Bloodline to lose those titles. I want Solo Sikoa to win the title. I want them
Yeah,
all to have titles. I want
yeah,
Paul
yeah.
Heyman to win the title. Sod it.
Bring back the 24/7 title just for.
Paul Heyman wins Money in the Bank. Sod it. Who cares? Book it now, Vince.
Imagine.
It, it would be so heartbreaking. It would be so heartbreaking. They're finally reunited, finally after all this time.
And they finally win the tag belts.
It would be heartbreaking if Usos just lose.
Perfect way to give them more heat.
Just win, sorry, if Usos just win. It would be absolutely heartbreaking, but it would be perfect. But no, no. I'm gonna go Sammy and Kevin.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why. I think Jay has returned for Jimmy, not Roman. They lose the titles. Roman breaks his shit, and that I mean Jay turns on Roman and tries to show Jimmy what's going on.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Kevin and Sammy.
Yeah, fair.
So
That's a great
Kevin and
call.
Sammy are finally broken. They've gotten on the way and they're breaking them. That's my yeah, Kevin and Sammy.
Yeah, fair. Not a bad shout.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with it. And oh, it's a tough one. That is, does you though, doesn't it? It absolutely just plays with you.
Yeah. Only 5 more days. Only 5 more days.
Oh, wait, it's just making me more excited.
Yeah, so there's only a couple matches left now then.
Yeah,
So we've got, is it Asuka and Bianca?
I think we both have the answer for this one.
Asuka.
Has to be done. It
Asuka's the one.
has to be. I think Bianca's reign started to die off a little while ago. Nothing
Yeah,
against Asuka. I think no, I've
Bianca.
nothing against Bianca. I think she's a ridiculously talented person,
Yeah,
and
she is.
the way it's like Montez Ford, the way she moves is just
Yeah.
stupid,
I just
ridiculous.
think she needs a loss now.
Yeah,
And Asuka needs that big mania win. Cement
yeah,
her as
yeah.
the
I think Bianca needs that road back now. She needs to get a few losses, kind of even a character out a bit, and get into that state where she's fighting back.
Yeah.
Maybe possibly even a heel turn.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
heel Bianca's phenomenal.
Yeah, 100%. I'd love to see that again, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe a heel turn, and she could possibly feud with Becky again, but switch the dynamic.
Yeah. Oh,
Face Becky.
now we're talking.
That I could. People might complain, "Oh, we've seen this enough." Yeah, but we have. It's like Roman and Brock. The roles reversed, completely different match,
Yeah.
but without the tractor.
But without the tractor. They did have a big truck, if you remember. Becky Lynch did.
That's true. They
Yeah.
did have a big truck. They like bringing vehicles into the matches, don't
They
they?
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did. Can't
yeah.
blame them. Easy way
Oh,
to win.
true. Very true. Very true indeed. Um, yeah, I think that is quite possibly the most like predictable match on the card.
Yeah.
It's got to be a banger. Asuka as champion is just gonna. I wonder who her first like outside of Bianca Belair. I wonder who Asuka's first feud's gonna be.
Ooh.
I mean, they could bring somebody up from NXT for her as well. Or I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough. It's
I'd like
really
have a destroy Ronda Rousey, me. Just go full Asuka of old and just destroy Ronda. Because, they're both like submission based wrestlers. I think that'd be a decent little match, but then Oscar just,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I can see that.
I'd love to
I,
see
th- I think I think Ronda's more SmackDown, isn't she?
him.
I think Ronda's more SmackDown,
Yeah. Yeah.
unfortunately, because I'd actually be happy to
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, I'd be like seeing to
I
see
forget that they,
Ronda eat a loss.
what you
Nothing
said.
against Ronda, but I'd be happy to see her eat a loss.
Yeah.
It won't
100.
damage her.
No. When she came back, is it last year's Rumble and she just
Mm.
won it? I was just like,
I was happy with it because I was happy to see Ronda back. I was like, okay, this is great. But then it hasn't helped that the last two matches Um, they were cut for time.
Yeah.
Liv and Shotzi, both matches were cut for time, and that doesn't help things, to be honest, because you don't get the full match. And I think
No,
Liv
it needs to
Morgan and
stretch a
Shotzi
little bit.
deserve better.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. But yeah, I can't think of anyone actually who'd actually be a contender for Asuka
More of
after
a
she wins.
surprise. More of a surprise on SmackDown, then I guess.
Maybe, maybe.
Never know.
I'm a big in SmackDown. I'm a big Ivy Naya fan. Very
Yeah,
big
yeah, yeah,
Ivy
she's
Naya fan.
great. She's great. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Actually,
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I'd be very happy to see that. Wouldn't want to see her eat it off straight away, but
nah, that's the tricky part in it. You
mm,
can't just come up and beat Asuka straight away.
mm.
Depends how good the match is. You know what I mean? Whether it damages her.
Someone like Roxanne Perez can come up and get that earnest loss, where it's like a baby face loss, and it's like
Yeah, yeah,
crowd get behind it. But someone like Ivy Naya, the powerhouse,
yeah, you needed to be
bit
strong.
difficult.
Yeah,
I can see them building Ivy up on the main roster as someone who's like genuinely a powerhouse.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Ivy versus Raquel, Ivy versus Asuka, someone like that, Rhea Ripley. There's
Yeah.
quite a few decent matches.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be
Mm,
a great follow up. To be fair.
yeah, guys. I remember I saw her doing push-ups on her Instagram, and they were putting weight plates on
On
top,
about.
on the back, just under that, on top, and on top. And I'm looking at her like, oh man, like, she was doing like pull-ups, but she was like legs out straight and everything. It's like pull up and down, but like, there's no shaking or anything. The form was absolutely
um,
perfect. Fucking ridiculously strong, insane. I'm so she's someone I'd very happily see be brought up. Very
yeah,
happily.
yeah, me too. Definitely, me too.
And yeah, that leaves the main event, I think.
Ooh,
Roman Reigns versus the chosen one, Cody Rhodes. Roman's promos have been absolutely ridiculous.
I think they both have. To be fair, I think Cody's definitely held his own in regards to promos.
I think because I'm not a massive Cody guy personally. I think the promos with Sammy and Roman it helped being with Sammy and Roman, but yeah, like the aura he definitely has an aura. I
Yeah,
think with Cody it doesn't really matter. I'd say it does matter what he says, of course, but he can say little but say a lot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cody, he's got an aura about him, especially fresh being back as well from one of the biggest AEW defections I've ever seen. I
Yeah.
think anyone has ever seen. Nobody expected this,
No one, nobody.
but
It's one of those when he was on his way back. That must have been the turning point for him to actually sign. You know, like I want the championship match.
yeah, yeah, that's one of the reasons he might win it because
Yeah,
of that,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and the fact that he's defected from AEW back to WWE. Let's put the title on him.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
I'm
think
I'm gonna go Roman. I want Roman to retain. I think the best outcome is for Roman to retain.
it would be heartbreak for Cody. Um,
Literal heartbreak. And I just think a year later, and he gets the redemption story.
see, I did a prediction, Royal Rumble predictions with Jim, and I was talked about Cody. Not I didn't want Cody to win the Rumble. I wanted someone like Sammy or someone like that. If that's correct, and I didn't want it anyway. I don't know if I predicted that. I can't remember, but I remember not wanting it.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but I can genuinely see him. I can genuinely see him losing and then going into a program with Austin Theory for the United States Championship. It's like a title, like tattoo in his neck.
Yeah,
I was talking to a mum the other day. Cody is Captain America.
yeah, fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He is, and he is Mr. America. He's Captain America.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great way to put it. Yeah,
And I can see him entering, I can see him losing, suffering a horrifically just an awful for him, heartbreaking defeat to Roman. And then I can see a little like backstage segment with Cody. I can see Austin Theory taking the piss.
yeah,
Just walking off screen and just after retaining him, taking the piss. Like you meant to say something along the lines of what you
yeah,
meant to
yeah.
win the title and all that. And then enter a program for the United States title with Austin Theory.
And then he wins that.
I can see that happening. And to be fair, I wouldn't be aggrieved with that because building Cody back up to get into that main event status won't be
That's the best way to
difficult.
build him. He needs
Mm,
that sympathy. He needs.
yeah, a babyface needs that run. He needs to chase, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
hasn't felt massively organic as of yet. It hasn't felt like a chase. It's felt like he's been provided it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna go Roman as well.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a sad ending to Mania. I think Cody's going to cry, but I feel like that's how you solidify the bloodline. That right there is how you solidify Roman as the killer, like the God mode.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He just crushed his dreams and he's gone. So what?
yeah, yeah,
That's my
massively.
opinion.
Like it's one of them. Like I I I face needs sympathy, he needs empathy, he
Yeah,
needs that year run of just chasing.
yeah,
And something like Sammy or Kevin Owens, for example. Like Roman is as you said, Roman is the god tier villain. He's the final boss.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
You can't just beat the final boss at the first try.
no, no, like you go play another game, they'll come back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Like the
Cody.
yeah,
That's Cody going for the US title, United States title. That's him playing another game and coming back.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then you do it first try, and you wonder what the fuck's going on. Um, it's I think I don't I want Jay to be the guy.
Me too. Me too.
So that's what I'm thinking. Um, I, yeah, I want to like Cody. I want to like him. I'm not a massive Cody guy, but I want to like him.
I feel like it's all happened far too fast. You know, like
Yeah,
back to the Rumble, he was won the Rumble, his main event at Mania. He only came back a year ago. I feel like that's what the issue is. For me, anyway, personally, I'm just like, oh, it's all happened too fast. There's no build, there's no chase, there's no sympathy. It's like, there you go. And then he should have took the loss to Seth when he was injured. I think that would have done him a lot better than just winning and
yeah,
disappearing.
yeah. I think the injury didn't help with the chase,
Yeah.
definitely, because that
He
he
just won.
returns and then wins.
Yeah.
So I don't think that helped too much. Um, but Roman, maybe even just another year, loses it the next year at Mania.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins that title from Roman, I think it needs to be as gross as this sounds within the bloodline. Keep it within the
Yeah. Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be Jay. I think it is. I think it needs to be.
Yeah.
It needs to be. It does. It needs to be Jay. Because I think Jimmy's been phenomenal. Solo Sokoa is slowly bubbling. Just he's just that silent killer.
Yeah. Silent but violent.
And I think a mid card title for Solo would be just incredible,
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful.
Maybe he's the one to beat Gunther.
Maybe,
Yeah.
and I would never say no to that
I'd
match.
never say no to that
Oh
match.
my god, this slaps the kicks.
Yo,
Beef on beef on beef, and I'd be happy with it.
big meaty man slapping meat.
It's like synergy.
Literally like synergy.
So yeah, that's our predictions. So
I can't remember what the tally is.
I'll go through when I'm editing. I'll put a graphic up at the end of
Chart, yeah. Okay.
what we've done. So and if some of us are right or wrong, whoever wins, we'll have pride. I don't know if we'll have
Yeah,
like a
bragging
punishment. Just,
rights.
we'll have pride.
Bragging rights. We'll get a little trophy made.
Yes. I'm happy with that. I'm happy
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it was impromptu. It was
Yeah,
something we
it
said off
was,
camera, but
yeah, it was
I'm buzzing
enjoyable.
we did it. It was, yeah. It was very
Yeah.
enjoyable.
We'll have to do it monthly. For every pay per view, we'll do it.
Banging stuff. Happy with
Yeah,
that.
sick.
You have to get back into watching it, but watching it weekly now. I'm gonna have to really fucking try. You're the reason now. You're the reason I got to be properly into this now.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very
My
much indeed.
my absolute pleasure, mate. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's wonderful. It was a pleasure.
Right, the pleasure's all mine.
And thank you, mate. And thank you for see you next time.
Take care.